better than nothing.
He tells his story, but we find out for sure. So when that happened, when I arrived on the conference. So, the next person invited me to my meeting. Hey guys, remember that the creature is going back and telling his story. What crime did he commit? Who did he kill? William. He kills William. And then why did the creature want to see to suffer, and how did he decide to accomplish that? No, because he said that the whole reason that Victor went was because Victor was more of love, right? And he was testing the monster. So then he goes to his love, avoids the monster, and then the monster sees Justine laying there, beautiful as she and decides he will take it to her. Okay. Thanks for asking.
Is this what Mrs. Smith said?
No.
Streaming yet?
Yeah, now I am. I had to wait until she was done reading because we do not want to hear a whole bunch of reading. It's boring.
Is anybody watching?
I don't know yet.
That's stupid. Because me giving you
What do you stream on YouTube?
Yeah. I used to stream on Twitch, but then I got trolled a lot on that account.
You got trolled on Twitch?
Because the thing was that I got banned from a Twitch chat because it was because I was saying something that was pretty naughty, and I got banned from the Discord server and from the chat. And then afterwards, the people from his chat went to my stream and decided to troll with me. So what is the answer for number 4?
She told me this whole story.
By killing Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there you go. Number 5.
Okay.
Unless you're talking to me or like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Hunter, get off your phone. Got you.
Only 6 books. Doesn't need it.
And it'll go out when I put in. Did you guys turn in your preposition?
Are you gonna put your book up?
Yeah, I'm just putting my book back.
Mom, it's quite literally.
And you wrote 5
You bring it right back?
sentences?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it up. Doesn't look like it.
You're welcome.
I think we have a test today in federal government.
Actually,
I think so. Yeah, because I had a test in biology too, and there was
Economics is so easy.
government's pretty easy. We just take notes all the time.
We've got to switch classes though.
we barely got any worksheets for federal government. The only thing we got was kind of worksheet related was the Bill of Rights, or was it the 4th of July? No, it was the Independence Day form we had to do, and we had to
Work hard.
It was. I would think it was for 4th of
We had
July.
to make a poster for like the Declaration of Independence, but they,
Guys, when I
Elizabeth
call
and
your
like
name,
them,
will you come grab your
they like
preposition
drew
paper
like
real
George
quick,
Washington,
Maya?
so he gave them a 25 out of 25 and gave us a 20 out of 25 because it didn't look as good as this.
Bro, Hunter's handwriting looked like.
For real.
Yeah, actually.
Now, bro, Hunter's handwriting looked like a kindergarten wrote it.
I don't like that guy.
He wrote it and it looked like a kindergarten.
Yes,
I
he
wrote.
is. He's weird. Still not weird. But
The paper? It was just the paper. I think. Yes. Do you need it? Are you missing it?
he's a big word in class.
No, it's okay.
That's right.
Is there what's?
Yeah, no.
And you were here all week, right now?
Yeah, economics is
If you didn't.
goated class.
They
Think Hunter's on Apple Watch?
Actually, when you get it back, 'cause I said.
It's an Apple Watch? It's like it. I thought you leveled up. I thought you leveled up.
Maybe you have. Oh, is that I think that's the day you guys for me. We're doing culinary stuff? Probably. Andre Vincent.
I'll do the. Okay.
And you can give that to Parker. Kristen. Guys, also, I was gonna tell you, especially sports kids, there's COVID going around. Take care of yourself.
COVID's fake.
Emergency. Don't share drinks with people. Don't kiss.
Why'd you look at me?
I actually looked directly. I purposefully looked away from you guys when I said it and looked at Jacob.
You
No
were-
kissing people.
Jackson.
What do you say?
So I just look at Jake.
Oh,
looking
I
at
thought Jacob said Jay.
So
No, it's you, Joe.
what are we doing?
Delivering flowers to widows and then going to Nico.
Yeah, I'll be there.
You got a fire haircut, don't you?
Trying to be like you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I said, good morning, girls, and she like left and then.
I'm not going to get drawn. And,
I cannot wait for business news.
Oh,
oh, and I'm gonna freaking crash out. I'm gonna tell on you today.
Hunter,
You thought it was the bell ringer?
next time I'm not giving you credit. For not having your name on a paper, I'm assuming it's because
Dude,
Jack-
Dude, Roman, I miss going to culinary class with you.
Have a good day, guys. Have a
I'm
good
missing
day. Yes, when you ask me all those questions, I'm like, I don't know how to I told about the same thing all the time though. I just thought it was so used to.
I like making fun of Adam all the time. I just make fun of people.
I tell her it all the time. Have a good day, guys. Have a good day. Please. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Owen, just to tell you, I believe there's a test in federal government today.
Amazing.
Oh, that's all right.
Spicy.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, just wanted to tell you. Just wanted to remind you.
We haven't tested it.
Oh no. Oh, never mind. I guess we're not having a test.
Really quickly.
WW.
We have 6 months of training in cartoon. Yeah.
WW.
Oh, man. I wasn't even wearing my feet. The boat is wrong already. What?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. He says he's gonna mark it up and stuff. Okay.
Wait, so does that count as a late slip or no? Can I just go to the office and grab one of them last while?
That's what I think that's a good policy, is because, people already showing us late, give them 5 minutes to shut the lock and come back and delete it.
I spent, depending on the teacher, I spent like 10 minutes there for late slip.
Was it?
Is there a test today?
There is?
No.
I'd be coach, bro. I don't remember.
No, we're gonna test this morning in biology too.
What?
We're gonna test this morning in biology too. I didn't
You
know
got
about it.
Yeah,
There was only one that I wasn't copying on because I literally didn't know anything about it. I was like, we're gonna go mutation adaptation. And that's it. Like the steps to evolution.
don't know that crap, man. The only thing I've Bitcoin.
Yeah, she just has like no inflection in her voice, and she's very literal about things. So like, we had to leave. When we were going to school. We had to leave at 7:45 every day. We couldn't leave at 7:44 or 7:46. It had to be 7:45. Yeah. And like, we couldn't say the wrong thing. Like, we couldn't call the library. It had to be library. But like, we'd say it just like a different thing.
Is it getting better?
Oh yeah, she's really good. So. Nice. She still is pretty monotone, but not always. Oh, I know people.
Have you seen like
Roman's here. I don't think Bond's here.
Oh no, H.A.
What? Oh, yeah, they weren't in English, so probably not.
That's terrible. You may or may not be required to take a standardized polygraph test for your application. The polygraph test, if you're required to take a 4 to 6 hour interview that requires you to respond to a series of questions typically relating to national security issues and answers you providing your background investigation forms. So that was all 50 states. I feel like I did it. I had to do it in Arizona or Montana. Yeah, tons of them. They make it up there. Go catch them. It's
Wait,
like the
okay.
same thing that
Did you
ice
in
was
class-
like in the
Okay, I thoroughly disagree with the whole, like, no one in class rule.
Well, it
Miss
depends
Smith has
on,
that, I swear she just has that because she
depends on
doesn't.
where we're doing.
I'm sure you're all, I'm hungry every day.
Yeah, but she's actually going to college. She wants to be a midwife.
Oh.
A lot of money.
Huh?
The old baby.
You just noticed that my name is Joseph.
She'll 13. I said,
You've been
I'm
calling me
acting
that
out
all
of
year.
yeah.
Oh.
I'm not 13. Then she like, you're right, 13 a lot. And she like, I'd say 13. I'm like, 9 or 13.
It's kind of freaky if you know what I mean.
It's too silly.
So we've been talking about.
She just loves it.
How will Bill become
Bill
the
right.
Where?
The bill. You can allow.
A bill.
The bill. The bill.
Not the bill. Not the bill.
How a bill becomes a law. What do you mean, where at? The house?
So who introduces a bill to the House?
The guy who, yeah.
Someone in the House. How do they introduce it?
They put it in a
You should have put in
Dropbox.
a box.
Put it in the hopper.
It's a hop.
Hop up?
It's a drop.
Oh,
Dropped up. This guy.
I don't think you need to.
Whoa.
Well, I think you first.
Yeah.
Bro, I thought you guys actually said
So after it's dropped in the dropper and the hopper, sorry. Clerk pulls it out and does what?
Reads it.
He gives it a number and a name. And then gives it the first read. After it's read for the first time, what happens?
A lot of different things. They can. What, Hunter?
Hunter, stop making fun of Owen. Stop making fun of Owen. He's
They
trying
can-
to be nice.
They can like revise and review it and pass it or put it away. And
So
everything.
after it gets first reading, it's sent to a committee.
It's my serial
And the
number.
committee is ready to do all that and subcommittees.
My son's still
They
in my
can
notebook,
revise,
and I know he's. I know it's
research into it more, decide whether or not to hide it somewhere in a dark place and never see it again, or pass it, and send it back to the floor.
I dropped something on the floor.
So after it gets through in the committee,
No.
it comes back.
Owen, is Hunter being mean to you again?
No, he's not. He's just being a silly guy.
Hunter's a sweetheart.
Silly little guy.
He's
Yeah.
a sweet little ginger.
He's a silly Irish man.
It's like a stick of cinnamon.
Bro, he's a potato
If it's
cinnamon
simple
bun.
bill, they just kind of pass it
Bro's a
through.
potato bun.
Potatoes
More
are good.
complicated,
Yo.
they go into what's called the committee of the whole. That committee debates the bill, will change it around.
Bro's the entire Lay's bag.
You eat Lay's a lot. Does Gary sit in front of the TV and eat Lay's a lot?
It was
So when the bill has been completely gone through,
Gary must be
the committee breaks.
Gary smart. Where's your place in the- What? Said is Gary smart.
Oh, smart. Yeah, he's pretty smart.
Why didn't that pass to you?
I thought you said small. I was like,
No.
Nah, bro, you a tripping dog.
yeah, he's like this tall.
This wide.
I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah.
Not as tall as you.
No, I'm
Use
talking
this,
about.
I wanna use this big round.
I'm actually tall.
All I know is Gary locks it.
He logs in, bro.
Gary locks it.
Back in his prime.
Did he ever have?
Emulate your father and walk in.
No, bro.
Fucking.
I'm sorry, that's what it looks like.
That's what it always looks like, bro.
So after the committee's done, they go back to being the normal house.
When the bill has been completely dropped.
Remember Gary like audited?
He audited you guys? Auditing isn't auditing like and it like they go through like all your expenses and stuff.
Remember he threw Hunter into the wall?
I did.
Bro, your water bottle reminds me of the sky color. Because the sky color is beautiful and reminds me of that.
I love the color of the sky.
Yeah.
Wait, did you
$300.
I got
Please.
Red.
Red's a good color.
I clicked on the link.
So did I.
Just kidding.
Got myself a job.
Hunter's gonna get picked up in the van. We'll never see him again.
Thank goodness.
Where'd Hunter go? Oh, he pressed on the link. Meet me at Dollar General.
Alright, so after
No,
they've
bro.
gone through the bill, it's then debated on the floor before going to vote. In the House, they have strict rules about debating. have time limit for each bill. And nobody can debate on a bill for longer than like 40 minutes, I believe. And so since they have limited time, the House majority.
And I'm gonna get $300 a
leaders
week.
predetermine how the time will be spent. So they go, they have access to the calendar, they're gonna say, hey, this bill's coming up tomorrow. We need 3 or 4 pieces of, take 5 minutes each debating for the bill.
Wait, just because you debate doesn't mean you're a Republican or a Democrat?
So you debate just means that there are 2 people that disagree about something and they're talking about why you're disagreeing.
So each one of them has to debate. Like they have to
Take 5 minutes. Bless you.
No, just getting a black food.
Now he's
No, they never caught him.
So there are 3 common methods of voting on the House. There's the voice votes. The speaker calls for all ayes or all noes.
So we just need to know what they're called. We don't need to know what they are.
And if you record your voice, does it send to the government and then the government hears it?
I mean, you send your voice to the government will hear it.
Yeah.
And so in this case, they'll say, this bill is up. Everybody that votes yes, they'll at the same time say yay. And they'll say, who says no, they'll say no.
I think, and it will like.
Like that.
I think if you record your voice, you may get your voice on the news or something like that. Either way.
So it's like all at the same time, whichever one's the loudest usually.
So it's basically they scream into the microphone, be like.
They don't scream, it's just when enough people are saying yes or no, you can kind of tell which one you want, how many you said.
What if it's like between one?
We'll go to the second method. So this is the most common method of voting.
Dude, if somebody said a voice recording of them screaming, my ears are gonna start burning afterwards.
The second method is the standing vote. In this case, if somebody says, hey, that was too close of a count to get it by a voice vote, they'll call for a standing vote. And it's just whoever says yes, they all stand up. They get counted, they sit down. Whoever says no, they stand up, they get counted. Whoever the most votes wins.
I can do that too. Watch me. Wait, where's my other one? Where is it?
Yeah, if you ever want to see some boring television, you can watch the.
Looking for another one like this because I know I had another one somewhere. I think I had it like underneath my coat or something. I'm not sure.
And
Whatever.
the
I can't
last
find it.
common method is the roll call vote. Members electronically vote yay, nay, or present individually. And so they have a little computer in front of them. They put in their information and choose one of the 3 methods.
What is present?
That's just saying you don't want to vote yes or no, but you do want to be counted in the vote.
What happens if you say nay?
You're just voting no, you just.
So you want to be counted, but you don't want your vote to count? That's alright. Why would someone want to do that? It just seems kind of useless.
If they don't really want to take the blame for voting for or against it, so if it's an issue that's kind of a hot topic in our district, and they don't want to backlash with voting for or voting against it, they'll vote for it. Back in the day, this would happen audibly, And so they'd go one by one, all 435 members, and they send it to say how they're voting, and go to the next member.
Do they ever do anonymous votes?
Because it's all public record, they're acting on behalf of the public, so their vote cannot be.
So basically, when there's a new president, the old president goes to the vice president.
So when we elected Trump, we also elected, what's his name?
Joe Biden.
Vance,
Oh, JD Vance.
JD Vance. I kept thinking Mike Pence. So they ran together as president and vice president.
Oh, so what happened to the other president that won 4 years ago?
He can retire
Oh,
and get paid for the rest of his life.
Sweet.
how come Donald Trump didn't retire?
How come
How come he didn't retire after
when
when Joe Biden won?
Because he wanted to
Remember
run
that?
again.
Gary
Yeah.
threw him into the wall.
Was there?
Remember Gary?
Watch.
Remember Gary stopped talking to you for like months because you wrecked his car.
Hunter,
Which time?
You-
Third time.
Hunter, you're a horrible driver. Oh, okay.
no wonder why you failed your driver's license.
You failed.
You have.
I probably wrecked on the way out of the place.
We can sit in new seats for those last 1 week.
Me.
All right, once the bill has been approved at its second reading, it is printed in its final form. It is read a third time by title, and a vote is taken. There's a lot of voting in the House. If a bill is passed, the Speaker of the House signs it. A legal aid then carries the bill to the Senate and places it on the Senate President's desk. Who's the President of the Senate?
Who's the vice president?
Not right now. Not until
Kamala.
January.
The 2024 election felt like the 2016 election. I'm not gonna lie. That one time when Donald Trump worked for McDonald's.
You worked at McDonald's?
Yeah.
How long did you work there?
What?
How long did you work there?
I think he only worked for like maybe like I don't know. I heard that he said he only probably did it for a day.
That'd be really nice.
Oh,
Doing like this one, these and does fun stuff. Well, we always see some work in there, but that'd be brilliant. You could hire people around.
So that is how a bill becomes law.
He's a big fan. Probably his membership. It is. Yeah, he wrecked this truck.
So we're thinking
He wrecked this Cuba. Put it through a crusher. Sold these.
I thought we were just out of this one.
No,
There was like 300 pieces.
The House of Representatives?
don't need to do it.
They made like most of his money back.
Yes.
I mean, bills can start in the House. So if it starts in the Senate, once it gets through, it gets passed over to the House, and then they pass it through. In this case, we started in the House and now headed over to the Senate. But it has to go through both houses before it goes to the President.
What happened to George Washington after the second president won?
So George Washington, he served for 8 years, and then he said, "I'm done being president. Elect somebody else." So he retired, and that set precedent. All or most presidents since George Washington served 2 terms for 8 years, and then called it quits.
Mm.
It wasn't until the 1930s, 1940s, that it became a law that the president can't serve more than 2 years. 2 terms.
So it was a lot more different than it was in 1700s.
Stupid
Because
backwards clock always gets me.
FDR was in presidency
Really
for
dumb.
10 years.
Dude, what? What?
So he got elected.
Stop looking at
He
me there.
served, he got reelected, and then World War II hit. And so he was the president throughout World War II until his death. So I think he died, and then his VP Truman took over.
So they just like didn't do an election or anything?
Yeah, they just
Yeah,
let
but
us
they got
know.
other issues to deal with.
Nice.
Who decided that they didn't?
I think they have a clause that if it's a state of emergency, you can just keep
Good
going.
man, Cooper.
Because the Senate has other things they're working on, Congress is doing other things. You have different issues than the president.
I just don't want to run.
The rest is fine.
Yeah, the rest of
Guys, don't tell me you touch each other again.
Introducing a bill in the Senate, the basic steps in lawmaking process are very similar between the 2 houses.
Freaky. You guys are more freaky than me.
The bill was introduced by a senator who was formally recognized for that purpose.
Wait, so now that it's given to the Senate, the senators don't take it?
They still have to introduce it into the Senate.
So we're gonna do
I
the
thought it was
whole
given
thing.
to the president though.
But the president isn't part of the Senate because they're the VP.
So they say like. you
And so it
take
still
this.
goes like, hey, we need this introduced because they're coming in the House.
So we do the whole thing over again. and
Who's
then it goes over?
screaming? Dang. You hear from miles away.
But there's a little bit of differences between the House and the Senate. Oh, brother.
Oh, the drama. Oh, here it
I feel like we
comes.
can make this simpler. Yeah, I feel like you need to be right.
You sound more like Eeyore than
Who?
Eeyore?
The donkey?
The clinically depressed donkey. from
Oh,
David.
yeah.
What did you say about me?
He's like the stuffed donkey, man.
Wait, what did you say about me?
No, I said Hunter sounds like Eeyore more than he sounds like Winnie the Pooh right now.
Oh.
I said, oh, brother, with my old Papa, which is Winnie the Pooh's catchphrase.
Oh, Bob.
Oh, Papa.
Bro thought it was Obama, the president of the United States that was probably elected years ago.
Alright, so measure is numbered and given a name. It is read twice and sent to committees. Just like in the House.
Is that funny video?
Yeah, I just thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I grab something from my car?
No.
You can wait until lunchtime.
Yeah, but I need it at lunchtime.
What do you need at lunchtime?
Hunter?
What do you really
Actually,
need
at
at
35.
lunchtime?
Wait,
Yes, because seminary starts at 12:35.
why? I mean, no one's there at 12.
I don't think I've been on time this year.
I don't think anyone has.
He's like,
You know, technically, if you come back on campus when you're supposed to be in seminary, you have to go to the office and sign in as a visitor.
that's dumb.
Really?
Yeah, during seminary, you're not even supposed to be on campus.
Yeah, because seminary technically counts as a off-campus activity.
So I can
That way, if you fight somebody in seminary, they can't punish you in school.
Oh, yeah.
My uncle Jared knocked a kid out in seminary. Nothing happened to him.
Who?
My uncle Jared.
His girlfriend cheated on him with him, so he knocked him
You're
out.
supposed to be in seminary, you're saying like, this person's not supposed to be on campus. So if you're on campus, you have to go and sign in as a visitor technically.
That's dumb.
That's
That's weird.
That's
I like came from seminary, checked in the office.
That's
and, like,
idiotic.
Never had to sign in as a visitor. It's idiotic.
it's very idiotic, extremely,
You're not supposed to
and
be
it's also very, very.
Inhumane.
you know, expected-
Inhumane. What?
I'm just saying things at this point.
I'm trying to think of a word. I think it's very
Hunter.
complicated, but it's very.
Very ginger thing to do.
Alright, the Senate committees perform.
It's
the
very
same functions
Hunter.
as the House committees.
That's what I gotta say.
They take it up, they'll look into it. They'll debate it in their subcommittees. And then decide whether or not it should go out on the ballot.
I said if you didn't mark me late, when you mark me late. You did? Okay, I'll do it. I got you. Lost leg.
I wonder what's the Irish president right now.
Probably Hunter.
Hunter. 'Cause he-
He goes there over the weekend to rule.
President of the
That's
weekend.
what the country's failing.
Good to Hunter.
Bro, he's like,
He wants his good American education.
I'm saying, David.
bro, if he was living in Ireland, he'd be the
Sounds
class.
like the worst state.
Dude, if he
One
was,
difference between the Senate and the House they have 5 calendars. In the Senate, there's only 1 calendar. And all the bills are called from it to the floor by the discretion of the majority floor leader.
dude, if he was in Ireland in school, he would be the
So now
class
it's-
president.
As
Of
they
Ireland,
appear,
of
they
the
get
Ireland
called to the
school.
floor. This one, somebody can go through and say, oh, this one is wrong, this one is wrong, this one is wrong, and completely ignore certain bills that are on calendar.
You can do that?
The minority floor leader. So whoever's,
Is that the
maybe
right
the
way?
Republicans won the
Barbarian.
majority this year. So whoever they pick at the start of next year.
Wait, so the minority will be Democrat?
Yeah.
Minority would be good.
Party in the Senate.
No.
Bro, Hunter's name should you should change Hunter's name to Bunter.
He should change his name to Tarquavius.
We should change his name to Turd Face.
We will have them
Real.
and they'll be all isolated. You won't have Cooper and talk to.
I'll talk Crosby.
Straight like that.
People quit because
What?
Aww.
No.
Good thing we're gone like 6 months.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about
What'd
it
you-
no more.
Sound like a grown up.
Good thing you don't have to do it for like 4 weeks.
Is the quarter halfway done? Golly.
Wonder Hunter.
Nah, bro.
we have
Hunter, what are
today,
you going
tomorrow. We literally have 4 weeks left.
Oh,
Today,
yeah.
tomorrow, 2 days next week, and then 3 weeks.
Nah, bro.
Bengals.
What
Nah, bro,
time-
Hunter
when
ain't-
that break start?
Nah, bro. Hunter ain't a man. He a man child.
Real.
Yeah.
We have 2 tournaments in 4 weeks.
We have 2 tournaments in 2 weeks.
And when we come
2
back,
weeks.
we have 3
Oh,
weeks.
No, like, so we play the Hudson Holiday tournament and the next week.
Me too,
we
bro.
play
Good.
Went 2 behind my equipment.
and we play a game in between them.
Is it 1-on-1?
Yeah, Bisbee.
That's
1 to the 1.
We can be boo. Oh yeah. We should beat them.
But like, if you get it over with now, you don't have to do it at that school.
No, I don't want to do it. I'm going to trade school.
Wow.
So I shouldn't do it.
So technically, all the college classes are taking aren't you because you're going to a trade school.
What?
Said all the college classes are taking aren't you because you're going to a trade school.
So what are you taking with
I didn't know what I was
We're
doing
the
until
board
like 2 years ago.
That's why it's important that we have a
Yeah,
job.
6 months of it.
Yeah, but it's the same job. Every year. I don't want to do any of those.
Wait, this job there?
Oh,
It was pretty much just cool.
No, bro.
just start out as a 20.
Hunter's having a bad day. He likes potatoes because he's Irish.
Retired 2 years. Just for my parents making
Bro, I'd still work.
Sounds awesome.
Even if I remember, I'd still work.
And then the wine.
Yeah, what would you
I can't stand
You
the
don't like a
wine.
supercharged one?
There's a Hellcat supercharged wine.
I'd put in for every unit. I'd put in for Mexico.
It sounds pretty awesome.
I'd buy some there.
What about like a-
Oklahoma.
But you can't go
They don't love
past the
enough
turbo
wine.
whistle. There's nothing.
Okay. I honestly really like it.
Wait, Roman, have you tried one
Yeah,
with
good man.
lollipop with the gum inside?
Mhm.
Those are good.
I don't like
Without
this.
the gas.
Oh, you don't?
Ain't they like that song for them?
I guess two
It's
people.
okay.
I don't know without lollipops are good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are good.
I
Yeah, I love.
Turbo?
Yo, I love those.
It's not, I still like a super.
I think I'll watch this one.
Like,
Because it's on Peacock.
I think I've watched Deadpool. Oh, very good.
It's pretty good.
Of course you think it's good.
So a major difference between the House and the
So
Senate
what?
procedures is how they run debates.
Probably Asian.
I used to eat a
So
bunch
in
of
the House, they
I
have
used to eat a
strict
bunch of
rules about
dum dums when I
debating.
was younger.
It's
I
limited.
miss being Chinese dum
In the
dums.
Senate, it is unrestricted. You can debate for as long as the body feels like debating.
is that the only difference?
I mean, there's a lot of differences, but like the big difference is that there is rules about how the debates are held in one and not in the other. So in the Senate, senators can speak for as long as they like on a given bill, and they don't even have to remain on topic.
You don't have to remain on topic. They're just yapping like this guy.
We'll go through some examples.
I'm sure we'd be great in that.
I would, bro. I could be a senator.
But they are limited to using the per bill.
Oh, so one person will only talk twice, but they can talk for however long they want.
Dude, I'm
So it
kind
won't be like.
I'm kinda nervous that the fire alarm might go off
like an
again.
hour per person.
The longest I know is somebody that's 24 hours and 18 minutes.
20. Wait, so it's doing the
Oh,
middle
everybody
freaking
can sleep
circle
by
for
then.
20.
He stood out on the floor for 24 hours and 18 minutes.
I literally can't
Filibuster.
stay awake.
Legs would collapse, dude.
A filibuster?
I can't even stand for an hour.
Like my feet sort of hurt. I was
Well,
like,
when you're dedicated to what you're doing, because this guy wasn't the best guy.
What'd you say?
What he was fighting against.
I'm retarded, bro.
24.
That's
Dude,
not
I'm
good.
not even talking about half of that.
Bro, I can't even
You don't have to stay on top of it.
anything. Like, I can switch topics, and I
I
still
know.
can't talk about
There ain't no way if I talked about every topic I know, I couldn't stay awake and just keep yapping.
Okay.
There's not enough information in my head to talk that long.
Oh, yeah.
Ted Cruz was doing this. And he
Baseball,
was red.
baseball's getting so easy.
It's just so weird.
Wait, he
What?
in the Senate,
So easy.
read
He read Green Eggs and Ham, that's who.
Wait, Tom Cruise?
Ted Cruz.
Oh. I was like,
Senator
wait,
Ted
I
Cruz.
hate when you hold, bro.
why did he read that?
He was trying to, so,
He was just trying to take a pen,
No, that's not even hurt. Look at it.
so.
but if you solid enough, you can solid enough, and then if they call it like a day, then that bill that was on the floor just gets, they don't have to pick it up again the next day.
Bro, did that to my sister. I was like, oh, yeah.
Bro, that means he had to bring the book with him.
Yeah, and he had the, he planned on doing that.
That was not very funny.
Okay.
See,
Wait, so if it goes
I'm
over,
gonna start stabbing.
like, why don't they just call it a day for the guy that was talking for 24 hours?
I don't wanna
Because
do
they're
this.
debating a very important.
I know. I'm bringing some people.
It can't be important. I couldn't debate about World War
Really?
II.
Like pay for
I would get so mad at him.
I mean, they have
Right?
aides that they could send
Who
out.
was it? Two pizzas, people.
I would have him to the ground.
You have aides.
I remember one time when I was in, dude. I remember one time when I was in middle school. I said that somebody said they didn't like Frosted Flakes. I was like, what? Frosted Flakes are pretty good. I like me some Frosted Flakes. Yeah,
Who's not like Frosted Flakes? Come on.
dude, I love Frosted Flakes.
No, I was not for that.
I'm not exactly sure how,
Right? No, no, no.
but there's a way that they can vote. They have 60% of the people.
Dude, my people in my old school were
So,
lame as
everybody
heck.
gets to move on.
Yeah, they were lame. All they,
You
all,
know, sucks.
This tactic. So the reason we did this is it's intended to encourage the fullest possible discussion of math.
Eat up.
So instead of you have 10 minutes to get through it, they were like, take as much time as you need to debate and come up with the best solution. What it's turned into is called filibuster, or stopping a bill by talking on the floor nonstop and preventing the vote.
So I don't think next round, so that you guys can talk.
It's kind of ingrained in the way the Senate is run, and the Senate rules.
it's that cold season again, where everybody has to blow their noses.
There's people that try to stop
Oh, I
it because
hate that.
every time the Republicans and the minority, they're like, hey, filibuster stupid, we should get rid of it. And the Democrats disagree because they're using it to stop stuff.
Oh, I know, but those are so
I know, I guess the party that's in majority. So
Bro,
they're
bro, when my nose gets stuffy, it's like a bunch of gold is in my nose.
and flip-flops.
Yeah.
So whoever's in power disagrees, saying we should get rid of it, whoever's not.
I'm trying to get it out, you know.
Preventing excessive bills from going.
Wait, I feel like you could literally just filibuster anything you want. Like, if one person doesn't like one of these, you could just go in the middle and just sit there until everyone else gets pissed and then call it a day.
There's some requirements you have to like actively do something. You can't just go. sit
You
there.
could do a freaking dance
Can I
with like,
I don't think so.
So, two
Why not?
examples of the filibuster,
agree with
Senator Huey Long from Louisiana spoke for more than 15 hours in 1935 by reading from the District of Columbia phone book. He just sat there and read people's names and numbers. And then he started giving out recipes for corn, and that's how he
That's
filled
the only time I became.
Real.
that's how you smart.
And then Senator Strom Thurmond from South Carolina filibustered for 24 hours in an attempt to stop what became the Civil War.
We're not getting rid of the road.
Okay. I feel like this is kind of like dumb though, because if like a single person in the Senate doesn't like it, they could just
This is pretty.
like sit up there.
They can break a filibuster with a vote of 60 people. Saying
I
stop
was
it.
like, you sucks.
From the screen.
Almost booked through.
Welcome back.
You go through the contract?
That was good.
I couldn't even stay away from 50.
If I went, you hit me.
Yeah.
Bro, has anybody seen this one meme where this one guy was like, "I will never cry to any song," and afterwards it just from the screen to the rain to the paint. I think my friend sent that to me and it was like, bro, it was like the most funniest thing I've ever seen. Cause I know who that guy is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Alright, I got you.
Another guy. Like a moth to a flame.
Bro, Instagram memes are so funny. It's like whenever I see one, I laugh my butt off to it.
It's regarded by some as an outdated rule that broke the Senate. We need to get rid of the filibuster to keep our democracy. Others, they protect the right of the minority.
What is the filibuster?
What?
What is the filibuster?
Huh?
You know what? the time, Ted Cruz read Greenex in hand and talked on the Senate floor for over 21 hours.
Do you like Greenex in hand?
But what exactly is the filibuster? And why does it exist?
A filibuster really is any attempt in
Yo, you guys
the
eating
Senate
goldfish?
to block or delay the Senate from getting.
You sure?
That can be endless
No.
debate.
Let me check.
Offering endless amendments, it could be offering obstructive motions.
Wait a minute.
Put simply,
Oh.
it's a loophole in Senate rules express lots of legislation. Rather than requiring a single majority to pass the bill, it requires at
Goes
least
bleaching his eyes.
just end debate. Once that's over,
Water.
voting can begin. But that wasn't always the case.
What made your eyes burn so badly?
No, I just think so.
Oh. Hey, you're drinking emergency.
Here.
Do you drinking emergency eye wash water? What? You wild for that?
Just a year earlier,
It's the same water as this one here.
freshly indicted for murdering Treasury Secretary Alex.
Oh, pretty much all water's the same.
Told the Senate they had too many rules.
Okay.
The Senate responded by eliminating a rule that could have been used to cut out debate, opening the door for lawmakers to talk for hours to delay proceedings. For years, business went on as usual, until one senator wised up and decided to exploit the change. In the 1840s, Senator John Calhoun took the opportunity to block bills he feared would diminish the power of slaveholding states by talking for hours on end. Some senators took notice of the tactic, and decades later, the act of endless debate became more common, ultimately earning the name.
Hey, Roman.
The name actually comes
Have you
from
seen me
Dutch
being
word
rude before?
Yes.
How many
which
times?
is pretty appropriate,
Oh,
given that
maybe
a
not.
filibustering senator is
I don't know, a
essentially
bunch?
taking the Senate.
A bunch.
Get dressed. We're going to have
Why?
company.
I'm just curious, you know.
Politicians on both sides of the aisle were frustrated that a single senator's never-ending speech could destroy legislation supported by the majority. So in 1917, at the urging of President Woodrow Wilson, Senate Rule 22 was adopted. It allowed the Senate to end debate with a two-thirds majority vote, also known as a cloture. This was later reduced even further to only a vote. Even still, long-winded talks were very much possible. The record for the longest single-person filibuster is held by South Carolina's Strom Thurmond, who tried to stop the passage of the 1957 Civil Rights Act. He went on and on for over 24 hours and failed to convince a single senator to change their vote. Fast forward to today, the filibuster.
What'd you say?
is more common than ever.
I couldn't understand you.
Unlike the old days, there were really passionate hours-long speeches.
And I'm gonna stay right here and fight for this lost cause. Even if this thing gets filled with lies like these.
Regardless of opposition senators' intent in voting against cloture, the outcome more often than not is just deadlock, that these issues just remain
that's
on the
Mrs. Smith.
agenda year after year, and
Yeah.
in fact never get to a vote on the procedural vote on cloture.
Both Democrats and Republicans have toyed with eliminating the legislative filibuster over the years. One way to do that is the complicated nuclear option, when senators override an existing rule, like the number of votes needed to end debate.
The term the nuclear option is applied to one route or one procedural path to abolishing the filibuster. We usually mean lowering the threshold of requiring 60 votes cloture down to say 50 votes in cloture.
Harry Reid used the nuclear option in 2015, clearing the way for executive branch nominees to be inclusive of the Senate majority.
Time to get the Senate working again.
Mitch McConnell followed up in 2017 by extending the simple majority vote to Supreme Court nominations.
When Democrats used it in 2013, the opposition minority party threatened to say, if we use this particular procedural route, we are going to blow up all the other reasons. Every time we make a consent from a member of the other 100 senators, we're going to make the left so miserable. Please don't be like this.
Deadlock in the Senate isn't going away anytime soon. And whatever the future may hold for the filibuster, it's likely to remain a point of contention, regardless of who's in power.
So why are they hesitant to get rid of some of these rules?
Yeah. Minority.
Well, if you get rid of a rule, as soon as you lose power and somebody else comes in, they're gonna come in and get rid of rules that you start using that they don't like.
What?
And then it just goes back and forth. Because people that are in power don't like rules that the minority party uses.
So did they just start breaking them or whatever?
And so if one party decides we're gonna get rid of this rule, and the other party's like, well, when we get back in power, we're gonna do this and undo all the stuff that you just did.
What happens? What happens to America if a law is removed?
They just get rid of it.
What?
They just get rid of it. You can get rid of laws.
Oh yeah.
Like there was a.
So America doesn't change. America stays the same when you like remove a law.
It depends on which law you remove.
Oh.
Back in the 20s, they made a law that said alcohol was illegal, and so they banned all alcohol across the nation.
No beer.
And that caused a bunch of people to make it illegally. And then after.
I didn't know beer, bro. What was that?
Was smoking ever illegal before?
It's legal now.
Kind of.
Certain age. Weed was. Tobacco. Tobacco.
Yeah, like going to like a hospital or going into like a school smoking there.
Yeah, no smoking
You
tobacco.
can't smoke at a restaurant, at any public
No,
places,
Ripple smokes.
Yeah.
unless you go to a designated area that's outside somewhere.
Yeah, because it might smell the entire place. That's probably why they can't let you smoke inside. Makes the whole place smell like crap.
And
Probably.
that's not good for smoking. You can get what's called secondhand smoke, breathing in too much smoke from somebody else.
Yeah.
Alright, so once the debate has ended and the Senate holds a vote, they hold a vote in similar fashion to the House, so the similar methods, either the voice vote, the standing vote, and the roll call vote. If a bill is passed in both houses, it is sent to the president, where they have 4 options.
Oh, brother.
So one of the options is the president,
Veto. Right?
where he can sign the bill making it a law.
Oh, yeah.
Then he can veto it. So what does it mean to veto?
You just say no.
You refuse to sign the bill.
Yeah.
And that Jake and Paul and Mike Tyson thing was rigged. Not gonna lie.
Has anybody heard of the other 2 ways?
I thought there was only 2.
No, there ain't any.
Nah, bro. Hunter is.
So the president
Hunter
can
is
allow the
tripping.
bill to become law by not signing it for 10 days after receiving it. That's not including Sundays.
Wait. I thought that's what a veto is. You refuse to sign it.
No, he straight up says, I refuse to sign this and sends it back to the Congress with his veto power. If he just ignores it and doesn't sign it for 10 days, then it becomes a bill. Or and then the last one is the pocket veto. If Congress ends session within 10 days of submitting the bill and the president doesn't do anything on it, then the bill dies.
How is that different than number 3?
So in number 3, the Congress is still in action. They're still in session.
Why are they still debating it if they're listening to the radio?
It's not that they're still debating, they can still, like, if it gets put in and they're still in session and he doesn't do anything, they can say, since he didn't do anything, it's now law. So they end session and they go through 10 days. That session's ended, the work they've done on that bill is ended. they can't pick it up and they re-adjourn after their break.
Nice.
And so it just kind of gets lost.
Just working on you.
So if she ignores it for 10 days, it becomes a law
Only if the Congress is doing it.
of Congress or so.
I don't think very often.
Yeah, why would you just like?
I think
Just the same thing as vetoing or not vetoing it. It just takes 10 days.
it's the same kind of thing as voting president. If he just doesn't want to put his name either for or against it.
I mean, it's the same thing though.
That's a weird noise.
What, Jeffrey?
Can you play hot cross songs?
Dude, it's not like a little kid screaming.
I can't be. Let's put it there.
Lungs.
How are you doing?
So that is how a bill becomes law. And that kind of concludes our talking about the Congress.
No, you're good.
So what I think we're getting next.
Home.
Yeah, go ahead and-
Wonderful, Hunter. Very funny of
Doesn't
you.
seem
Very funny.
what they do. Have this really much.
That's a jokester.
You're very funny, Hunter. Hunter, you should be You should be first place in the jokester club because you probably are the entire circus.
finished eating it.
Crash Course is brought to you by Squarespace.
I was thinking about that for the chat.
Today, we're going to look at why Congress acts the way it does. More specifically, we're going to try to figure out as much as we can without being mind readers, the factors that influence congressmen when they make decisions. And if that was mind readers, and then we'll see if we were right. This should be a welcome change pace. The last couple of episodes, we delved into the gory details of how Congress works, or is supposed to work anyway. So, to oversimplify greatly, but also to help those of you studying for tests, there are three main factors.
Oh, that's Cheez-Its. Is that what it was? Okay, I thought it was goldfish. I know goldfish and Cheez-Its look almost the same. Just the way, just the color looks.
What about the shape?
Different. More fish shape and the Cheez-Its, it's more of a square shape. With a little hole in it.
Probably not going to be in office for very long. Representatives pay the most attention to their constituents when they are voting in bills. Those are a record that constituents usually check, say, right before an election. If this is the case, then the relative lack of important congressional votes in recent years tells us something. Nowadays, congressmen are more likely to defend a direct service to constituents, what is sometimes called case of the record. This might be why congressmen tend to spend much more time in their home states and districts than in Washington. They might also want to check up on their lawn, the grass grows. Constituent views can influence congressmen even without the threat of unseating them in an election, though, because congressmen can anticipate what the voters will want and respond to this. They manage this through public opinion polling. The more sophisticated polling is, the better representatives are at crafting their messages and making their votes to what their constituents want. We're going to devote a number of episodes to interest groups in the future, explaining what they are and where they come from. I know this because I'm psychic. But for now, it's important to recognize that they are incredibly important to congressmen, although not for the reasons you might think. Let's go to the thought bubble. Now, okay, when I mention interest groups, or say the phrase special interest, you probably imagine some guy in a suit, maybe with a fedora, they're probably handing a suitcase full of money to a congressman in return for his vote on some issue of supreme importance to the interest group that the suit guy represents. Or maybe you think that interest groups are more subtle than this, buying votes with campaign contributions. This stereotypical view presents a dramatic story and paints a picture that's in your head. There's no empirical evidence to it. I hope the door part.
Hunter was peeking through the
The main
window.
thing interest groups provide the congressmen is information that they can use in writing a bill or making a policy case to their constituents. One of the main things in American government is that information is very important and very valuable. On the other hand, interest groups do give an awful lot of money to campaigns. They also provide a lot of research and assistance in the writing of bills. Interest groups are most influential at the committee stage of legislation, rather than when congressmen are.
Bad thing happened to good people.
This means that rather than inserting items into legislation, it's much easier and more.
Oh, do you see this? Look, that's my nose. That's my mouth. My lips. My lips.
Oh, why'd you kiss the table?
Oh, I wanted to. I was like, I was laying down, and then when I went up, I was like, whoa, that's really cool. I got to see my nose and my mouth. Really cool looking.
Why'd the table just move?
Huh? Nah.
Did you move it?
It was over.
This only works when the party is unified. The weaker the party, the more freedom the
It was Hunter. My goodness, Hunter.
Stop moving the table on it.
The clearest example of this is the so-called Casper rule, named after former Speaker Denny Casper, who would only bring a bill to the floor of the House if the majority
Watching
of the
you.
party, in his case, Republicans support. Side note, if you've got the majority of the Senate and you need to pull off something like that, you really end up looking like an effective speaker. Parties also help to organize law rooms, relatively straightforward, quid pro quo bar. You go for my farm bill,
You know what I mean?
It's alright.